Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in Hive Blockchain, Argo Blockchain, Bitfarms, H8K1, DMG Blockchain, and DigiHost. Okay, let's jump right into it. So yeah, Bitcoin is still down here, 37,700. Yeah, we had this huge downtrend here from 60,000 to 30,000, crazy drop here. We now have a little bit breakout here, but yeah, to be honest, no one knows where the price is going short term. I mean, in the long term, in the last 12 years, Bitcoin has only gone up, but in between there were huge corrections. And we are now in a huge correction, that's for sure. And to be honest, when we saw this rise here in this bull run, a lot of people, including me, were thinking, okay, so this is now the super cycle. All the institutions are coming on board and we're going only up. But when we look to the last bull markets, to the last two, in 2013 and 17, especially in 2013, we also had in the middle of the bull market a big correction. So this could be this correction. This could also be the start of the new bear market. To be honest, no one knows this right now. But I want to talk here a little bit about this crazy rise here in the beginning. Yeah, again, I was thinking, okay, this is a super cycle. We're only going up. But I made a little bit of research, and I think, yeah, these tweets from Elon and all these FUD in the media, these triggered this correction here. But why did this correction play out so badly? And I think the reason is that this run here was not healthy. It was fueled by huge leverage longs. So that was not healthy buying, or a big part of it was not healthy buying. It was greedy buying from people. They leveraged. And yeah, guess what happens? We overshoot it here and now we're undershooting. So when we go to the stock to flow, we can see we were above this line here and it looks very nice. And now we're below this line. And I think the market is now cleared. I mean, it took a while to take off here in this bull market. Then we were above it and it looks insane here. We were very bullish. But yeah, that was not healthy. That was fueled by these leveraged longs and all these trading platforms. And I think when Elon tweeted that Tesla bought Bitcoin, that was somewhere here. I think, and that started this rise here. And I think a lot of people entered into the space without experience in crypto at that time. They're following Elon, whatever he tweets. And guess where they're going first? They watch these YouTube videos, and yeah, they're offering these platforms, these bonuses there. And then they take these leveraged trades. And yeah, they're all now liquidated. I mean, we can see it here. Over 800,000 crypto traders liquidated last 24 hours. So that was the big correction here, the 30 to 30,000, and yeah, the next correction to 31,000. And yeah, it looks like that 8 billion US dollars were liquidated. So 800,000 traders, they lost their complete trade. So they're down to zero with this trade. I mean, these stocks, to be honest, they are also very disappointing in the last few months. But the good thing is we're not liquidated. I mean, these stocks, they can rise again. And today they are rising here. We can see DMG Blockchain 3%, Argo 4%, Hive 7%, H8 7%, Bitfarms 8%. So despite a Bitcoin drop of 3%, despite Bitcoin down at 37,000, these stocks here starting to rise again. And I think that's a very good sign because we had everything against us. I mean, we had now this huge correction, but before we had this huge energy FUD where everyone said Bitcoin mining is so bad for the environment. It's now turning a little bit into in the media, but that was everything was against these companies and these stocks, I think. And it's now turning a little bit. Also, the prices are turning in green. So if Bitcoin does not go to 20,000, I think with all these NASDAQ uplistings in the future, with new miner installing and so on. This should help these stocks, because since 3 months we're only going down, and at some point I think there should be a turnaround. It's too early to say it right now. I mean, Bitfarms did very well, to be honest. I mean, also DMG blockchain, when we looked at the 1 year chart, we're still up 900% on the 1 year. So with patience, you always win with these stocks here. But it's clear when you bought here, I think I bought somewhere here, DMG, then you're down very, very much, like me right now with this stock. But I have seen this potential here, and yeah, finally, when the FOMO comes back, I think these stocks rise again. Also, we have seen this drop from Bitcoin to 30,000, and this stock didn't move much more to the downside. So it looks like we're bottoming out here. Also for Hive Blockchain here, for example, up on the 1 year chart 800%. So it did outperform Bitcoin, but not in the last 3 months. That's for sure. The last 3 months were not good. But this could change. And yeah, I made some price predictions in my miner comparisons. That's for sure, and they look ridiculous now. But guess what? When you were here, when I made my Argo video, when Argo was at 10 cents, I said it could go to $10, and yeah, 3 months later it was at $4, or at close to $5. So things can change very, very fast in crypto, and we're not at the end of crypto. This is just a big correction in the crypto space. We don't know how long it will take, but never underestimate the potential of Bitcoin or of crypto in general, or of these mining stocks. These things can move very fast. That's for sure. That's what the past has taught me. Okay, so a lot of people were liquidated, so we have now reset of the bull market, but also Bitcoin whales accumulated 122 BTC amid latest market mayhem. So there was big selling and also big buying. I mean, when we have these huge drops in Bitcoin here, not all the people are panic selling here. They are all liquidated, and this causing this cascading effect. So the whales, they know how much they have to drive the price down, and then it's a cascading effect. They don't have to do anything more. They're liquidated, then they liquidate the next one, and yeah, then you need big buying power to move the things up again. And that's why I don't do leverage trades. And another topic is right now the FUD about the taxing and the regulation and all the things, and that the IRS will get information about every transaction above $10,000. I mean, I think a lot of altcoin traders and traders will get in trouble because of this, because they forgot that they have to pay tax for every trade, at least in my country. For every trade, for every gains, you have to pay these tax. And that's why I don't trade cryptocurrencies. That's also a good reason for me to be in these crypto stocks, because it's very well regulated there. I mean, I have crypto, but I hold crypto. I'm not intend to sell, also not at the top of the bull market. I will hold them for a longer period. I accumulate more, but I will not sell them. Because in this crypto I'm invested, I believe in the long term, and I don't want to have these tax issues. And I think a lot of people will get these tax issues. They gambled with Dogecoin or whatever, and yeah, they will get in trouble, that's for sure. And with these stocks, I think this cannot happen to you. That's why I think these stocks here are for trading. Sell at the top of the bull market. Obviously, at the last top of these stocks here in February, I should have sold a lot more here, to be honest. But later you're always smarter. So that's also a good reason to be in these stocks and not only in these coins, because yeah, you can get in trouble because of this. So let's move on here. So Bitcoin whales accumulated. Yeah, that was for certain. When there's panic, the whales are buying. ARK Invest buys 20 million in Bitcoin. So ARK Invest, they're investing in Tesla and all this stuff. So they bought 20 million in Bitcoin at this drop. So yeah, the whales are accumulating. And this news here is a little bit older. This is from May 5th. And I think something like this can trigger the second phase of the bull run. If we're still in the bull run, no one knows for certain. So Bitcoin is coming to hundreds of US banks this year, says crypto custody firm NYDIG. So they build these solutions for these banks. And I think what is happening right now, the institutions need more time to step in. So I don't believe that we can go into a bear market again with Bitcoin at 10,000 forever or for the next 2 or 3 years. Yeah, maybe we go in a longer sideways period between 20, 30, 40,000. Who knows? Maybe we're going up again about 40,000. But crypto and Bitcoin is here to stay. We will not go to zero with this stuff because all these institutions, they're talking about it, but they need time. They need a lot of time to move in. And we are always thinking, okay, now Tesla buys. And yeah, then every company buys. No, they need years for moving in. And I think that should, so I don't think this wave here is driven by institutional adoption or something. This was just a big part of it was leveraged trading from greedy people, and they're all now liquidated. So maybe we get a restart now here. Okay, let's move on. So Elon Musk tweeted again, spoke with North American Bitcoin miners. They committed to publish current and planned renewable usage, to ask miners worldwide to do so, potentially promising. I mean, overall, I don't think Elon Musk is good for the crypto space and Bitcoin because he has a lot of power. And when we are talking about Bitcoin and crypto, we are talking about decentralization. And yeah, he can influence the market big time with one tweet. He can start this cascading effect. And that's not very good. That's why I will not talk a lot about Elon Musk. But there was this meeting with the Bitcoin miners. And yeah, they want to go more green. This is the short answer. They committed to be more transparent. I think this is a good thing. Here, Michael Saylor was hosting this event. I think from the miners, Hive were there, Riot, Mara, and Hard 8 was there, and Argo Blockchain. And yeah, I think they were criticized from some people, yeah, that they're meeting behind closed doors and all these things. But they were not talking about the Bitcoin code or something like this. They were talking about how can we, yeah, push these ESG initiatives. And for me, this is okay. This is not a big deal in my opinion, because whether we like it or not, the ESG topic is the #1 topic right now. I was focused very much on the numbers, on hash rate, on all these things, on yeah, margins. But the #1 word is right now ESG. You need these you need these renewables, you need all this stuff, no matter where you like it or not. This is, yeah, for the miners, this is now a very big topic. And I think, yeah, that's why Marathon Digital Holdings announces binding letter of intent with Compute North to host 300 megawatt of Bitcoin mining at a new data center. So wow, 300 megawatt is a lot. You can power a city with that. Yeah, they're going to Texas, and Compute North, this is a big hoster for mining equipment. I think Argo Blockchain is hosting also some mining rigs there. And they will build it in Texas. A big facility here, 300 megawatts. They will start in October and want to finish it in March 2022. The price here is 4.5 cents per kilowatt hour. So it's a little bit higher than in the other facility with the coal-fired power plant. But it's also, yeah, it's these renewable energy sources, they say here. They will host 73,000 miners here. These are the S19s. Yeah, they will support Compute North with a bridge loan of up to 67 million. We know that Mara has approximately 200 million in cash, so that's not a big problem for them. Yeah, and yeah, as I understand it, this should be 100% powered by renewables, because with this new facility they want to be 70% carbon neutral. So they will have this coal-fired power plant, but the rest, I think the new miners should be powered by renewables. So this will help this this company, Marathon Digital Holdings, to reduce the carbon footprint here. Yeah, I think that's good news here. And yeah, they're all going to Texas. So Texas really needs a lot of renewables in the upcoming years or months and years, because you need sources for this. So they have to build huge wind farms, or they're already building it. They need huge solar farms, because I don't think that hydropower is a big topic in Texas. Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting where they get this energy from. But yeah, these are very good news for Marathon. Let's move on here. Hut 8 mining advances high performance computing capabilities with procurement of tier 1 server hardware. So they buy new server hardware through AMOLED hotkey to be used in conjunction with the NVIDIA's GPUs. And this hardware you can use also for other stuff here. Can be used for not only GPU, but for high performance computing, artificial intelligence, and machine learning applications in the future. So there are not much details about this, but it seems like that Hut 8 wants to diversify more. They're now a Bitcoin miner. They will be soon a GPU miner. And I think they will go into this high performance, artificial intelligence, and machine learning stuff. With the 100 megawatts they announced they will have at the end of the year. I think they will start here, because in the Q&A about the GPUs, they said they will work more with NVIDIA to buy new products there. And we know that NVIDIA has a lot of KI, AI stuff, all these chips there, machine learning. So it looks like Hut 8 is diversifying more. I think for a bear market, this is very good. But if we get a crazy bull market, yeah, I mean, they already have nice hash rate here in Bitcoin, and they're increasing. They said they installed more than 1,000 miners over the weekend, but they are not official news here. So hopefully we get this tomorrow. Yeah, so Hut 8 is diversifying more. We will see how this all plays out. It's very difficult to make any calculations about this because we have no information. I think that's also hurting the stock right now, because when you get hash rate numbers, you can make your calculations. But with this kind of news here, it's difficult, to make any calculations. But yeah, we will see where this is all going with Hut 8. I think diversification is not wrong. Yeah, but we need more information about this. Okay, so let's move on here. We have the hash rate. We had a big drop here in hash rate in the last few days. So maybe this had to do with the crackdown in China on Bitcoin mining. We're now going up again. Right now, the next difficulty adjustment is projected in 3 days. It's minus 15% should be now. So that would help our miners again a lot. Yeah, and I want to show you something else here. The top 100 addresses here of Bitcoin since January, it's rising. Okay, there are also the exchanges there. They also have their wallets. But I think the big wallets, they are rising. Okay, so yeah, the last weeks I made no miner comparison because, yeah, guys, it's a lot of work to collect all this data. I'm right now in the last phases of my daily job, so I have a lot of work to do. And what we can see right now is that, yeah, the market is moved by whales, it's moved by tweets, and it's not moved by any kinds of fundamentals or something like this, in my opinion. So I think I will continue with this miner comparison in July when I have a lot more time to do all this stuff. So yeah, you have to be a little bit patient here. I think you know which miners should be undervalued, which are not. We can see it here a little bit, which one are rising. Yes, but I need a little bit more time. I have to step a little bit back right now, and I will not do every day a video. When there are no news, I will not do a video only to do a video. I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers. Every day they're talking about the same stuff, And I don't want to do this. I want to focus more on the analytics, on the details, and dive a little bit deeper. So maybe I will change from these daily videos into more detailed videos, not every day, so maybe every 2 days. But I think in July I'm able to do daily videos, because then I will have a lot more time. Okay guys, so it's a very tough ride right now. This correction is going longer than we expected, to be honest. But in crypto, it goes crazy up, but it also goes crazy down. In the long term, you can see that you're always winning with Bitcoin within the last 12 years, and also with these stocks here. But in the short term, it's painful. And yeah, you can see here Bitfarms. We were at 30 cents here in October, so 6, 7, 8 months ago. We're now at 5.37. So these corrections here happen, and they will. I think they will go past, and we will have new all-time highs for these stocks, especially with the Nasdaq uplisting, with some good news about mining equipment here, about more hash rate. And it would be good if Bitcoin starts to rise slowly again here, for the final phase of the bull market. Hopefully we will see this in the second half of this year, because otherwise it would be a very, very weak bull run, to be honest. But I'm focusing right now more on the fundamentals, on the adoption side, and there's a lot of stuff happening in the background. The whole financial world is talking now about Bitcoin, and I think most of them understand that it's here to stay, but they need time to move in. So it could be a longer process. It's not gonna be like pump and dump anymore. So a good strategy, in my opinion, is hodl and buy the dips. This is at least my strategy, so please make your own strategy. This is no financial advice, but in the past I was always successful with this stuff. When it's low, buy more, but when it's high, we have seen this in the past here, it makes sense to sell a little bit or a little bit more, because the volatility is crazy. The volatility is really crazy. We can see this here. This is a new industry with a lot of fear and greed, so it makes sense to sell, but not panic selling. I buy the dips, and I wait for the price. Finally, it will be there. It's now a 3-month correction. This will not last forever. At some point, I think we're going up. If Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space will move up again, and I wait for this. And if it takes longer, okay, then I have to wait longer. I don't need this money tomorrow, but at some point I will sell a big part, that's for sure. Okay guys, so thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.